What are you doing with the camera? What are you doing with it?
Record.
Why?
No reason.
Why?
Recording the rant that I cut the end of it.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bioweapon though, for sure. There's no way E. coli could have naturally formed with that, because in order for it to be resistant to 8 different forms of antibiotics, it would have had to have been exposed to those antibiotics over and over again in a controlled setting in order for them to gain, in order for it to mutate to gain an immunity to the antibiotics. So somebody was tinkering in a laboratory, creating this thing, and for it to be able to spread from one person to another. A bacteria. Yeah. So it seems like they're trying to create a bioweapon that's like something you see in fucking movies, like 28 Days Later or like Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, because think about it. You have to think of it this way. Okay? If it's a bioweapon that just kills people really fast, that's not going to be that effective. Because it's easier to take preventative measures against something that kills people fast. Because if you get infected by it, you're fucked up. You can't really do anything. You know what I'm saying? You're laying there, you're inactive, okay? So what they would want is something that can infect you, but not kill you right away, okay? And that can make you fucking turn violent and go insane. Because then it's harder to contain. You see what I'm saying? If there's a bunch of people that are infected and they're fucking going crazy and acting violent, it's really hard to contain. Therefore, it spreads more rapidly. They can't contain it as easy. Therefore, it spreads more rapidly through a larger population. And once it spreads so far through so many people, they can't stop it. It's just a chain reaction. It'll just keep going and going and going and going. Yeah. Like in fucking Resident Evil. You know, it'll just infect the whole planet eventually. Yeah. And stuff like that can move fast if it's contagious and it spreads from one person to the next. Because, you know, in modern times, you know, people travel. They travel on airlines from one country to the next, and then so shit can spread all around the world within weeks. You know, it could be everywhere. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. So you don't want it to kill people fast. You want it to kill them slowly, but make them fucking where they don't cooperate, where they don't want to cooperate. You know, they fucking lose their mind. You know, it's the perfect weapon to design it like that. Really, I mean, that's the way I look at it. I mean,
You want Jack and Coke?
huh?
You want Jack and Coke?
Nah. Beer's good enough, man. Beer's good enough for me.
No fun.
You're not fine.
No fun. They're real fun at all.